Hey guys, it's Cameron here with Emerson House Buyers, Emerson Property Management. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that helped me build up a sizable rental portfolio in a few years and now manage that portfolio. This week I want to talk about a question I received from a subscriber. His name's Edgar. Edgar has two questions. One, when you do a contract with a seller in person, do you need to do two so they can have a copy, or just wait to the end and the title company gives them a copy? And then the second part, well, let's handle this one first. So I always just sign one. There's a myriad amount of ways you can do it, infinite number, it doesn't matter. But what I did is I brought them the contract, we signed it, we would sign everything right there. I would take the contract, I would leave them their option money, because that's what they're guaranteed anyway, so it would be $100. I'd cut them a check, say, here's your option money, and I'd bring the earnest money check, and I'd say, here's your $1,000 earnest money, $1,500, whatever. Here it is. I'm putting it in this envelope, and I'm sending this to the title company immediately. So they knew I'm not trying to meander or manipulate anything or get goofy. I said, here's your check for your option money, and this check I'm putting in this envelope right now with this contract. I'm sending it to the title company. So I had one sent off, and then I would give them the option money, take the earnest money, put that in the envelope, take that contract, scan it, and send it to the title company. And when I scanned it and sent it to the title company would ask. Sometimes I would include the buyer the seller on the email. Sometimes the title company would reach out. It didn't really matter. If the title company is going to provide them a copy anyways. So that doesn't really matter. Like I said, the only thing, if they're skittish and they want a copy for themselves, that's fine. I would always leave them with a copy with our contract if they didn't sign it, just because they had it there. It's laying on their desk or their table, and they walk by it. They didn't close with you, right? They didn't sell, but they might walk by it a week later, a day later, a month later, a year later, and say, man, there's that contract from Edgar. We're ready to sign. Bring Edgar. You ready to sign? We're going to sign this contract. Where do you want to send it? Boom, you're done. They don't have to call you, send anything. It's there. And yes, they can use it as a negotiating tactic, but I found more often than not it's beneficial and has helped me out. That's what I do. If the deal doesn't go through, this is part two, this is the second question. If the deal doesn't go through, how much does a title company charge for the work they have started? And the answer to that is nothing. I have not met a reputable title company that will charge you for any of the work they have started. They start hundreds and thousands of deals that never go through. So for them to charge you for something that they haven't done, or that they've started, I've never had it happen. I can't say that that's what all title companies do, but every single title company I've worked with, if something happens or the deal doesn't close or it gets pushed, they've never charged it. They charge when you close. So that is really not a concern. And if you're wholesaling these deals, then it really doesn't matter, because your end buyer is going to be paying for it anyways. That's why you sign. End buyer pays all closing costs, right? So the end buyer has to pay all those, the title policy, for you to provide a full title policy and all that. You're passing that on to the end buyer, okay? Or that's what we have done. I cannot say that's how everybody does it in every single part of the country, but here in Houston, that has typically has been exactly what we've done. I think that answers both your questions, Edgar. If it doesn't, let me know. If it does, also let me know. Just say thanks, you got it. But if you have more questions or there's something else that stems out of that, let me know. Guys, I love doing this. I enjoy getting these questions. And don't be bashful. If you got a question, please ask. Just comment below. I'll get it answered. I might not get it answered right away because we got a lot of these, but I will get it answered at some point for you. And keep watching, keep asking questions, and appreciate all the feedback, guys. Thanks so much. See you next week.